What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another PE news video. Today, we've got some interesting topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with a company that made some headlines a bit ago because they decided to compare like a $1,000 tablet to the Nintendo Switch and saying, hey, this is going to be like the next type of Switch device that's going to get people kind of playing games in and out of their home and console quality, whatever the case is. They're the ones who decided to compare their huge expensive tablet to the Nintendo Switch, and that is the Chinese company Huawei. I still don't know how to say it, but they've made some news this time, and trust me, they have a lot more to worry about than the Nintendo Switch and their comparisons, because Huawei has been charged with fraud and money laundering, and guys, this goes all the way up to the top of the management. So here we go. The Department of Justice just came out swinging. On January 28th, an afternoon press conference, law enforcement officials announced a series of charges against Chinese telecommunications firm Huawei, ranging from fraud to money laundering. The charges follow the December 1st arrest of Huawei CFO Wanzhou Meng, who faces the possibility of decades in jail. Quote, as charged in the indictment, Huawei and its chief financial officer broke U.S. law and have engaged in a fraudulent financial scheme that is detrimental to the security of the United States, Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen said in a press release announcing the charges. They willfully conducted millions of dollars in transactions that were in direct violation of the Iranian transactions and sanctions regulation, and such behavior will not be tolerated. The 13-count indictment names two Huawei affiliates and Huawei CFO Wanzhou Meng. Meng specifically is charged with wire fraud and bank fraud, as well as conspiracy to commit wire and bank fraud. So this is definitely shocking news out there. I know it was December 1st when he got arrested, but now they actually have the charges, and this is when it's important because these are big time. And to me, like I said, the reason why I'm talking about it is because this Huawei company, they make cell phones, high quality ones. I've seen a lot of different reviews out there, but it's because they compared their $1,000 tablet to the Nintendo Switch. This company was fraudulent in that comparison, and now they're actually literally fraudulent with their wire fraud and all this different type of stuff that they're talking about here. And the Justice Department, I know, innocent until proven guilty, I got that, but this type of stuff is not taken lightly, guys. There is no way some of this isn't like going down. Like, I know, once again, innocent until proven guilty, and I get that, and I'm willing to give them some leeway, but there's definitely some stuff going down that is fraudulent here when it comes to it. Otherwise, this probably wouldn't be happening at all. So what do you guys think about this company Huawei, and what do you think about their prospects of their new $1,000 cell phone? Was it a tablet or was it a cell phone? It was one of those two. It might have been a cell phone, guys. I'm terribly sorry about this. They compared a tablet or a cell phone. It was one of those two. Either way, the thing was $1,000 and they compared it. That was a fraudulent type of comparison, in my opinion. So what do you guys think about all this? Is it karma? What goes around comes around? I don't know what's going on. Either way, I wanted to think that you guys might want to know about it because they did make news in the video game space when it comes to the comparison with the Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, we have a very big and impactful update for the Nintendo Switch because firmware version 7.0 adds a lot of highly requested features. And this is where the sarcasm ends. So yes, we do have a brand new firmware update that was made available last night, but guys, it's nothing exciting, and it seems like it's more of a hacker update than anything. Let's go over what the update actually adds, and then we'll talk briefly about it. So here's what you gotta do, guys. So the update, you can select from 6 new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe icons for your user. To edit those, you can just go to your user icon, head to your page or my page, profile on the top left hand of the home menu. They also added additional language support to the home menu for Chinese, Korean, and Taiwan. To change the language, head to the system settings, system language, and then general system stability improvements to enhance the user's experience. And I think that's where the whole hacker stuff kind of comes into play, is that right there, stability. That's what Nintendo calls it. But it's a big update, or apparently, right? It went from 6 point whatever to 7.0, and we've already seen some hackers come out and say, or people that have the lowdown on the hacking news say, hey, like, don't update. There's some security security fixes, so that's what it was. But I think Nintendo needs to not make that a big update. Adding icons? I'm not sure if adding icons warrants a 7.0, but then again, Nintendo never does anything normal or protocol or the standard or whatever the case is for the most part. They're always doing things differently, but I mean, it would be nice, Nintendo. This is my plea right here. It would be nice if we got some folders, some themes. That action would be nice. It would be nice if there's some type of basic messaging system, which I've talked about a million times before. It'd be nice if they actually added in dedicated voice chat through the system itself. That stuff would just be nice. And I think it's long overdue, especially for just like the themes, right? The themes and the folders, I think that stuff is long overdue. The system is going on its second year out, and we still haven't gotten those type of things that we've had on the 3DS for years. So I really don't know what the holdup is. Maybe they're waiting for some type of big 2-year blowout update. Maybe there's something that they're just getting ready for this, because I don't think it would take this long, but it is what it is. All we can do is kind of express like, hey, Nintendo, we would like to have this. But I think at this point, considering all the comments that they've gotten on their previous updates, right? We went all the way from the beginning to 7 at this point, and all the big ones, the 6.0, 5.0, whatever the case is, people have been saying, hey, can we get some folders? Can we get folders? Can we get themes? And there's already themes on there. There's a black theme and there's a white theme, so it's possible, right? And folders should be possible as well, so we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the 7.0 update was disappointing, to say the least. Definitely disappointing and not necessarily what I would like to see from them, but hey, we'll have to wait and see what they do in the future. So what do you guys think about this update yourselves? And are you guys going to pick any of those new Super Mario Bros. Icons? Can we get some Xeno icons while we're at it? Please, Nintendo, please. Xenoblade Chronicles icons, please. But anyway, what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, we've got some DLC action for Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT, on the PlayStation 4 and also arcades, PC, all of that good stuff here. Another Final Fantasy 13 character is joining the mix. So Snow Villiers from Final Fantasy 13 will join Dissidia Final Fantasy NT as a downloadable add-on character in February, Square Enix has recently announced. The arcade version of Dissidia Final Fantasy will add the new character first in a January update. Square Enix also released a trailer highlighting the additional background music coming to the arcade version on January 30th and the PlayStation 4 version in February. In regards to future updates, Square Enix announced plans to refresh all summons in late February and add another new character after Toshinsai ends in late March. Also planned for March are additional third forms, fifth weapons, and character performance adjustments. Dissidia Final Fantasy NT is now available for a super cheap price if you do want to pick it up for the PlayStation 4. Also, it's available in arcades in Japan. So Snow Villiers coming into Final Fantasy NT, not bad at all. People kind of have like a love-hate relationship with him. He kind of got a lot cooler in the other Final Fantasy 13 games, but in the original Final Fantasy 13, he was kind of annoying. But hey, it is what it is there. It's cool if they're still supporting this game, despite this game not being super successful overall, especially for a Final Fantasy title. And even when you compare it to other previous Dissidia games, definitely wasn't anywhere near as successful. However, they're still supporting it with content, so that's pretty cool. Snow Villiers coming into the mix. Not bad at all there. So what do you guys think about Dissidia Final Fantasy NT adding in Snow Villiers from Final Fantasy 13? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. Resident Evil 2 adds in the Ghost Survivors mode on February 15th. So a game that's already packed with a pretty good amount of content is even getting more content in here, and this is exactly what I like to hear. So explore the what-if stories of 3 unfortunate souls. So Resident Evil 2 will add a new mode, the Ghost Survivors, via a free update on February 15th, Capcom has announced. Quote, the Ghost Survivors allows players to explore the what-if stories of 3 unfortunate souls who never made it out of Raccoon City, the gun shop owner, the mayor's daughter, and the soldier. Their stories are titled No Time to Mourn, Runaway, and Forgotten Soldier. Resident Evil 2 is now available for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. There will also be some shots as well, and this is really cool to see them adding in free DLC content. I remember with Resident Evil 7, they said, hey, we got some DLC for you guys a week later, and that wasn't the longest game to begin with either. To see them adding in some extra content to Resident Evil 2, a game that's already on many people's Game of the Year list. I know it's one of the first major games, but it's going to be there at the end of the year too. It's already up there. This is great to see them adding in more free content to the game, and I think that this game is going to have sustained and good sales because of, one, how good it is, but also because of the free updates and what they're doing with the game. So shout outs to Capcom on this one. They really hit it out of the ballpark, man. This is a great game. And if you missed my discussion, check out my videos on the channel. I did a discussion on my thoughts on Resident Evil 2, and I think it's pretty good. So what do you guys think about this free DLC update coming in for Resident Evil 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, we have an update for Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption, which will be adding in some new modes, a new boss, and some weapons alongside the Steam release on February 19th. So, Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption will add in new game modes, a new boss, and 2 more weapons to the currently available PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, and the Discord versions of the game, alongside the launch of a Steam version on February 19th. Publisher, another indie and developer, Dark Star Game Studios, have announced. Now here's a little bit more of an overview of the game. There will be a new game plus, which will add in 3 new challenges for the ultimate tests of skill. The Trial of Speed will grant Adam swiftness in exchange for losing vulnerability during dodge rolls. Trial of Consequence will make death permanent, and Trial of Sinner will combine both modifiers for the most challenging experience yet. And there's definitely some more stuff here. You guys can check out the full thing, but I remember watching a full playthrough of this game from somebody who is a Dark Souls type of streamer, so he really just plays the Souls games, and he just absolutely hated it. Now, I don't know if the game is bad overall. I haven't checked it out too much myself. I've only played just a little bit of it, but the little bit that I played necessarily wasn't my cup of tea. I don't really play these type of Souls games anymore, the whole die, then you have to go all the way back, and then you can lose upgrades and stuff like that. And this has even less RPG elements when it comes to what you can do, and the fact that if you do one thing, it takes away your abilities in another thing. I'm just not down for that type of gameplay, but I know other people are. So what do you guys think about this Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption update? Is this going to get you back into the game or potentially make you pick up the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet, just to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube Live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.